pretty unusual thing.
Выстрел!
The hatred between Zelensky and Putin is unfathomable.
President Vladimir Putin has concluded that military escalation is the most effective way to force Ukraine toward talks on Moscow's terms. Kremlin sources say the White House summit last month, where Zelensky rejected Russia's demands for more territory in eastern Ukraine, convinced Putin that Donald Trump is unlikely to bolster Kyiv's defenses. The decision marks a sharp intensification of Moscow's approach to the conflict.
I imagine that if common sense still prevails, then it is possible to agree on an acceptable option to end this conflict. Moreover, we see the mood of the current U.S. administration under the leadership of President Trump. We see there not just a call, but a sincere desire to find a solution. It seems to me that there is a certain light at the end of the tunnel. We will see how the situation develops. If not, then we will have to solve all the tasks set before us by force.
In response, Russian forces have dramatically increased attacks on military and civilian targets, including Kyiv's energy network and other critical infrastructure. In September alone, Moscow launched 3,500 drones, nearly 190 missiles, and over 2,500 bombs, striking strategic sites across Kyiv and other urban centers, following heightened Ukrainian activity and NATO-backed support. Analysts say these are the heaviest strikes since the invasion began. Despite the scale, Russia's territorial advances remain measured, reflecting a strategy that balances military pressure with ongoing diplomatic engagement. Moscow seeks to demonstrate both resolve and the potential for negotiation, signaling that a settlement is possible if Kyiv and its allies act responsibly. Russia has repeatedly emphasized that its participation is essential for any meaningful peace process. The Kremlin warns that no settlement can succeed without Moscow at the table, given the critical security implications involved.
If Russia had no say, Trump would not have met with Putin in Alaska. It is clear to the whole world that without Russia's consent, no settlement of the Ukrainian crisis is possible, since the terms of the resolution directly affect our security. This is clear to everyone except, apparently, Stubb.
Even US officials acknowledge the depth of the divide between Kyiv and Moscow. President Trump has highlighted the personal and political rift as a major barrier to any meaningful dialogue.
The hatred between Zelensky and Putin is unfathomable.
You think that they will talk? That they will have a...
I don't know. I think I'm going to have to do all the talking. They hate each other.
Kremlin officials say procedural and diplomatic hurdles are slowing progress toward talks. They warn that Kyiv and European partners are artificially dragging the process, limiting the chance of a productive summit.
Russia still maintains its interest and readiness to settle the Ukrainian crisis by political and diplomatic means. Kyiv is artificially slowing down the process. No one wants to delve into the essence of the conflict. The Europeans are interfering with the matter. They are not showing any intention to pay attention to the root causes of this crisis.
The combined military and diplomatic posture shows Moscow as calculated, patient, and determined. While operations continue, Russia remains fully engaged in dialogue, sending a clear signal. The next steps depend on Kyiv and its allies acting responsibly, and the world is watching closely.